right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So here is a odd one for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do everything do-it-yourself. How to repair, how to fix, and how to save money. Little guy's behind me playing in the bathtub with his duckies right now. So as you can see, I am fresh out of the shower with wet hair. You guys don't see me like this too often. So my hair is very, very long, and when I go to the hairdressers, they like to cut it. They like to cut too much. Normally, when I go to a hair salon and get my hair cut, they like to take 6 to 8 inches off. I want a hair cut, not a hair chop. Now, when you wear your hair like I do day after day, little bits of it get broke from the rubber band or, just sleeping with my hair up. My hair is always up. There's almost no point to having my hair long, except for that I can pull it up out of my face. So it is time. So it's time to do a little work on my hair. And honestly, I thought about cutting my hair a little bit shorter in the front, but then when I go outside, it's in my face. So I'd like to be able to pull it back. Now, being frugal and being in a large family means saving money at the hair salon. I don't dye my hair, I don't color it, I don't highlight it, and I stopped getting it cut a long time ago. So I just do a little bit of a cut, and the key thing to this is making sure you have good scissors. Don't get just a total crap plastic handled pair of scissors. They're usually not very good, and they're not going to give you a good result. I'm not going for anything fancy. I work from home. I do my YouTube videos, I do my farming, and I homeschool the kids. Here you go. I don't need anything terribly fancy, but I still need some routine maintenance every now and then. Well, going to any walk-in hair salon place, you end up with somebody who is just out of cosmetology school, and they're going to screw up my hair more than I'm going to screw it up. And honestly, my mom was a hairdresser for my whole life. Before I was born, she went to beauty school, and I would watch her cut hair. When I was very young and before I went to grade school, I would sit in my mom's hair salon. It was right in her house. And I would watch her, just listen to the ladies talk and everything. And it was just a nice little, interaction for me. And as I got older, I started helping her in the hair salon. So you can see here, I'm just holding it up. And I keep it in my fingers so that I don't end up with hair all over my floor. So then I've got my garbage sitting right here so I can put all my trimmings right in it. Now I'm not going, hey, I need to cut, 2 inches or 3 inches off. I just kind of trim it. And if it's in a braid, you can't really tell if it's messed up or not. And I'm cutting it on a downward angle, so it just kind of lays real nice if I do want to wear it down. So the reason I got into doing this is I was actually a manicurist in a hair salon. And when I quit working and started staying home with the kids, the time that it took to go to get my hair cut was just terrible, trying to make that time for myself. Well, it's kind of mommy's turn this week. I had to go to the dentist, and every now and then mom needs a little pampering too, right? Now I'm working on my opposite side, so I cut from the bottom up. You can twist your wrist all around and cut it going that way if you like. I just find this easier. And I might not get every single hair, or I might screw it up a little bit, but I literally wear my hair in a braid or a ponytail every single day. With the farming, there is just there's just no time for any fancy hairdos. And I have mostly boys. I have a older daughter and a younger daughter. And they kind of need mom's time. So right now, they're cleaning their room while mom is getting her haircut. Instead of hiring a babysitter, driving to the mall, eating out. This is just how I get things done. Overall, this haircut takes me generally 10 to 15 minutes. I cut the whole family's hair. And usually they all get their hair cut right in the kitchen. And see, when I get into this longer cut to do the layer, I'm trying to not get hair all over the floor. But if I totaled up how much money it would cost to send the family out to the barbers and the hair salon, we would easily be spending $60 to $80 per trip. Now, my boys like to have their hair cut frequently. And by frequently, I mean like about every 2 to 3 weeks. They don't like a lot of growth. And I can't blame them. I don't like them to look scraggly. So obviously, having a large family has its expenses. And I've seen videos like 10 things that I don't spend money on. Well, one of the 10 things is I don't spend money on haircuts. I don't spend money on paper napkins. We use cloth napkins. I don't spend money on disposable diapers. We use cloth diapers and cloth wipes. I don't spend money on car repairs. We do all of our car repairs on our own. It saves us quite the bundle by doing that. I don't spend money on appliance repair either. I do it myself. I taught myself. We don't spend money on labor for our farm or our home. Some days it would be nice when I'm having a bad day or I'm dreaming how I'd like to be doing other things. But the fact of the matter is, anytime I've ever worked with other people that way, things don't get done the way that I'd like them, and you end up going back and fixing them. So as you can see, I don't take a whole lot off, but I want it even. I don't want to walk around all funny, so I just go back and I check it. And you're pulling everything forward to kind of check and make sure that you've gotten it cut. The trick is, have your hair parted before you start. And this works whether you're a man or a woman. I'll tell you, my brother used to have the nicest head of hair. He was kind of a rock and roller from the 80s. I haven't seen him in a while, but the last I saw him, he still had long hair. So you take your hair and you go like this and you see if it's even. So I've got the same slope on both sides. Now if I wanted to cut some bangs at this point, take however much you want. And some people like to do this with hair clips to tie the hair back that they're not cutting. So then I would just take this, and some people judge the length of the hair by the length of the comb. Home hair cutting kits have a little measuring thing on the side of the comb so that you can tell how much you're cutting off. So in that case, you can divide off your section of hair and say you want, 2 inches cut off. You would just hold the comb like this and know where the 2 inches is. Now here's a little trick from one knuckle to the next, or from your fingertip to your knuckle, is usually 1 inch. So if I wanted to make a little half bang here, you would just hold the scissors on an angle and cut it down. Don't cut them straight across. That is the worst hairstyle in the world. And if you do it that way, then you have to turn around and pink the ends, like you would do with like pinking shears. So texture shears work really good. Thinning scissors. I do not need to do anything like that. I'm just checking for evenness right now. Okay, so here's my hair. Here's me all natural. Just blow dried out. My hair has a little bit of wave to it if I let it dry on its own. But if you use a hairbrush while you blow it out, then it'll blow smooth and then you don't have to use any heat treatments to it like a straight iron. And if I want my hair to curl, it just falls back out in a half an hour. So I just don't bother with it. So it's time for Mommy Milestones to go bake some dinner. The kids are all waiting and I think they've got the room about finished. So I have to get on with it. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.